Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. It's Rad from Radko, and in this whole video we're going to look into Sagittarius Sun, Moon and also Sagittarius Rising weekly general tarot reading July 26th up until August. Oh my god, it's up until August 1st, 2021. And in this video I'm going to use the Elemental Dignities technique, which allows you to read tarot in pairs and even triples. So if you are interested into it, you can put an inquiry into my Facebook page or just send me an email, as well as if you do want to keep up with the weekly uploads, you don't want to miss any of it, you want to catch me live, make sure you do subscribe to the channel as well, hit the notification bell. And finally, if you are interested in a personal reading with me, you can find my website into the description down below. So with that being said, moving to the general reading of Sagittarius. Now the first card you do have Sagittarius, that is going to be the Two of Wands, followed by the second one here, which stands as the Wheel of Fortune. The third card of your spread, that is to be the Two of Swords. And the last one we have the Page of Pentacles here, okay? So it's a pretty interesting week. That is because you are gonna start off the week with a how can I say, it's a luck, but in the same time not exactly, because it's a luck which is established upon very well placed accomplishments and achievements of your behalf. And stepping on this luck, or rather like these seemingly random but not that random circumstances, it seems that you are going to be able to establish very peaceful environment, career-wise and relationship-wise. And at the end of the week, we do have some kind of an individual stepping into your life. How they are going to interact with it, we're going to see when I am to scrutinize the reading. So moving on to the first card here, which is the Two of Wands, is going to be catalyzed by the Hermit. And we do have a active neutrals into that particular elemental dignity. And this is the moment where, like I said, you are to sit on a rather well-established accomplishments, in a sense of that you are going to find yourself being far into your endeavors, or being accomplished not way too much, but it is like on a good stage, I would say it that way, on a good stage with your accomplishments. But also at this point you are to foresee that you can go even for more. However, going for more at that particular stage, it will, at least as the Hermit stands there, it will not gonna be a pressing issue to you, and thus you do sit in front of a decision to make, which is a really good development. It is because some of you which are needing some time of a respite, some time of to break from all that craziness of the environment, you definitely can afford that. Others which are more tenacious, others which are more, how can I say, used to action, you can definitely move on forward and consolidate, or rather like expand on your current achievements and accomplishments, which by the way is very advisable, because a good job has been done by now, a job that should not be severed, a job that should not be put into halt. And right after that, the Wheel of Fortune manifests for you, which is catalyzed here by the Six of Cups, like that. And this is a moment of, like I said, a luck that is going to turn out to be in your favor at that particular stage. These are active enemies that we do have, and they are enemies. It is because this luck that is going to take place for you, that's seeming chaos around you, which is going to work into your favor. It's, how can I say, it's just is not going to be as creative as you may wish it to be, and it will feel underwhelming. This is how it's going to feel, all right? Suffice to say, it may be a huge deal, but at that point, for you at least, it's going to feel quite underwhelming. And it's, how can I say, at that stage, you may kind of like a very uh, profoundly question, do you want to take that lucky draw on your behalf? Do you want to take that change that it is in front of you? Because this luck is about some kind of a change into circumstances, into your environment, career-wise or relationship-wise, which is going to prove to be a once-in-a-lifetime change. And that is exactly the problem here. Going for that change is going to prove that there is no going back whatsoever. And here again, we do have the luxury of you to decide what you want to do. Do you want to take it or do you want to break it? Whichever the case that you may decide in favor of, we do have the next card, which is the Two of Swords, and it is catalyzed here by the Three of Cups. And these are active neutrals here, and we do have you sitting into the moments of respite. That is towards the end of the week, where whichever decisions you have made, because as we can see, the very first half of the week is going to be dappled with these kind of like not pressing, but how can I say, requesting a move situations. And whichever you did or whichever you decide at that previous stages of the week, you are going to be rather very satisfied with your decision at that stage, and the moment of peace is going to take place where everything is going to linger on a very precious equilibrium, so to speak. It's always going to be in a certain set course, career-wise or relationship-wise. Now at that situation, if you have been postponing certain activities, or if you have been postponing certain decisions, the correct choice or the correct course of action will become pretty obvious to you, and you are going to be grateful that you have not rushed your deeds and that you have not rushed your choice or your decision. Now the problem here with these two cards, it is the people around you. What I mean is that at that point you may experience a little bit of a loneliness. It's kind of like, it's not like there is nobody around you, but it seems that there will be some kind of a problem. These people connecting with your enterprises, with your plights as well. It's just there is not going to be that usual stream of emotional connection that you may have been used to. And also it is very likely with that elemental dignity, as you are in a moment of peace and you are enjoying it, people will not gonna be able to fathom how you are so peaceful, while around you there are those at least for them seemingly a pressing issues that you have to decide in favor of or act upon. The thing is that they don't have your vision, they don't have your perception, and that's why they cannot fathom why you are just sitting there contemplating your options available. And at the end of the week, we do have the Page of Pentacles, which is going to be catalyzed by the King of Pentacles. So we do have these two cards. And this is a passive supporters, elemental dignity, and that is an individual who would want to invest in you. There is no doubt about it. It is just that when they look at you, they look at either a person or a subject of worth. Okay, it is just for them, you are the thing that works the most into this world at that particular stage. Are they going to invest money, time, efforts, or emotions, say love, or that depends solely into your personal situation. But what you need to know about this elemental dignity, it is that the expectations from them in return are real. So they are expecting to get something in return, but for them it's pretty obvious that that thing is going to come natural, that it is not something you need to force from yourself. For example, if they are to invest money into you, it is because they see your worth, okay, or the worth in your business, and that this business is going to pretty much reciprocate back, and they are pretty convinced into it, so they have no problem doing those investments. They are pretty dedicated as well to one's idea, and pretty, how can I say, yeah, through the dedication comes loyalty, so to speak. Um, and it is entirely up to you to decide, do you want that investment to take place or not. Again, that investment may not be just only money, while it is highly likely here. It could be also emotions, time, effort, um, um, love even. So with that being said, Sagittarius, this was your weekly general tarot reading, guys, July 26th up until August 1st, 2021. Hopefully you do enjoyed it and you do liked it, and we are to see each other next time. Until then, bye.